new version of the card game, Pokemon TCG Pocket, just came out. I love the card game. Before I was a YouTuber, I played 13,000 games of TCG Online. So when I heard this game was announced, I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. Now that it's out and everybody's playing it, like literally everyone, your grandma's probably playing it. Ask her. So I played 100 games where I took 10 different decks on the competitive ladder to see what worked, what didn't, and which ones I loved the most. And honestly, my favorite deck may surprise you. And first off, I started with Mewtwo. So I'm gonna show you my best game and then talk about the rest after. I wanna get Gardevoir out this turn. Bro's playing Psyduck. Okay, let's put the routes down. Let's Pokeball, see if I get another Routes or a Mewtwo. Nice. Routes, and this artwork is by Yukamori. She does all the clay ones. They're some of my favorite ones to collect. We'll attach an energy from Mewtwo, and I can't attack this turn, so we're just gonna pass. Psyduck is dead next turn, though. I'm having such a fun time playing Pokemon Pocket. I think it's gonna get a lot more people into the card game. You play Pokemon, you wanna have a fun card game that you don't need to memorize a rule book or read a Yu-Gi-Oh! How much damage did... What the hell? This guy just gamed on me! Oh my god! I deserve to lose this game. He just cooked, dude. Okay, we'll have to Professor's research. Hopefully I get a Pokeball or a Mewtwo. Nice, okay, that's fine. We can win the game still. We put that down, we evolve the Curlia, and I'm gonna have to, let me do the math. I've gotta attack here, I think. Oh god! Maybe I should have retreated? I don't know. If I had an X speed, I would have attached an energy to the benched Mewtwo. X speed, retreat into Routes. So that way I can throw away Routes, put up the fresh Mewtwo, and Curlia to attack. And they've got a potion. This guy has the nuttiest hand ever. I'm playing against Tord Recklove right now. This guy is keeping the perfect cards in his booty cheeks to pull out whenever he needs it. I need a Gardevoir. That's not a Gardevoir. One more chance. Gardevoir, we still have a chance. We can use Gardevoir's ability to get an extra energy on our Mewtwo and then attach an energy and attack. And next turn, I've got 2 potions. Why does this Golduck do 70 damage? Okay, I need Sabrina. No, I think it's over. Potion, potion. You can use as many potions as you want. Let's use Gardevoir to get a 4th energy. It's not over yet. We can still win. Side drive for the knockout. Dude, if I come back and win this, I'm gonna be so excited. If they play Sabrina and pull my Ralts forward, it's over. Help, I have Osteoporose. No! Wait! I can still win! Put Gardevoir forward. I have it. Because can you use 2x speeds? Even if I can't use 2x speeds, I think I have the win. Here we go. Okay, so let's try the double XP method first. X speed, that makes my retreat 1 less. Double X speed, does it work? I don't think that works. It does! Yes! GG! Boom! This is the list I ended up using, and I probably wouldn't change anything about it right now. Mewtwo is an insanely strong attacker. Being able to hit for 150, which kills pretty much everything in the game, is unbelievable. The downside of having to discard 2 energies is completely fixed by Gardevoir, and it really isn't that hard to get Gardevoir out. Overall, there's not many weaknesses that come with this deck. If we're talking about its direct weakness, Dark type, the scariest thing right now is Weezing and Wigglytuff. And we don't even have a basic Dark type EX to be able to knock this thing out in 1 hit. So as it stands, I mean, maybe you should be looking at those Mewtwo packs. Also, Gardevoir and Mewtwo come from the same pack. It's kind of like the busted combo. The only awkward thing with this deck is when you run into another Mewtwo player, if they went second, they kind of win. It could just be my list, but in the mirror, it didn't really feel like there was much skill expression. We both hit, and since we both hit, whoever hit first won. I ended up getting 8 wins with Mewtwo and only 2 losses. Next up, I played the Pikachu EX deck, and oh my god, this deck is fun. Not only does it feel super strong, has the ability to knock out a Mewtwo or even bigger with Zapdos, and if you want to play non-EX Pokemon, Raichu's great, Electrode is great, you even got Lieutenant Surge. It feels like there's no bad way to make this deck, except for when you start with Pikachu and you have nothing on your bench. That kind of sucks. I mean, just look at this game. They're playing the same deck as me. Look at that Pikachu. We're gonna put the Zapdos down. Now, how do I beat this person to a pulp? I set up my bench because he's just going to do damage to this Voltorb. Nothing matters there. There's no world of me one-shotting, but I didn't. I have to attach an energy to this Voltorb. Let's use Sabrina. Pull something else forward. They'll probably put the Pikachu EX forward if I'm correct. And then if they do that, I'm going to for sure retreat into the other Voltorb. So now we're going to use X speed to retreat into my other Voltorb. So that way I'm at least doing damage because his Pikachu, he can't kill my Voltorb next turn because of the Sabrina play. So move him down to 20. I don't know if it matters that much though. If we top deck Electrode, we can do another 80 damage. Yes! Okay, Professor's Research. Please give me Electrode. No. Oh, that's not good. Pikachu, and then we'll attack with Voltorb again. If he has X speed in his hand, my Voltorb dies. Wait, Zapdos is weak to lightning? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Oh, I'm dead. Uh-oh. I need to top deck a Pokemon. I need a Pokeball or a Pokemon here. Pokemon, please. Oof. It's fine. I just have to use Sabrina because I'm only doing 60 damage. Nice. Okay, we can take a knockout here. This is good. This is good. Circle Circuit. Okay. Electrode comes back up. Hopefully I top deck Electrode because then I can retreat into my Electrode and then stall. I can't let him kill the Pikachu. There we go. Nice. Mine's not the pretty one, but I'll take it, dude. We're gonna potion just in case I'm missing something and I can't see the play. We're gonna retreat into Electrode. Use Giovanni for 10 extra damage for the perfect amount to knock him out. No, it's 2 energy. Oh, I thought it was 1. They have it for sure. I have no cards in my hand. I can't play anything. Oh, he had Sabrina anyways. They cooked. I'm gonna give them the Pikachu. I'll let them cook. I could have put forward Zapdos and stalled, but I would have lost in 2 turns anyway. I personally played the version with Electrode. I really liked Electrode being able to hit for 70, and then with Giovanni for 80. It's got a free retreat, a great pivot piece, and then there's Zapdos. I don't like flipping coins because I just always flip tails. Foreshadowing. Pikachu felt great. Red card. In this deck, some of the decks it feels bad in, felt great. And oh my, when those water type decks pop up with their 17 Misty Heads, you get to hit them for weakness, and that feels so good. This deck also just doesn't have many weaknesses. Sure, if they're playing Mankey, you're gonna get completely stomped. But those Mankey players are also playing Marowak and flipping 50,000 tails. Just kidding, when they're playing against me, they flip a trillion heads. Foreshadowing. This deck is so busted. I got 9 wins and only 1 loss, and I barely lost that game. After Pikachu, I built a Venusaur deck, and oh my god, this card is fun. There is no coin flips with Venusaur. You just get a big freaking Venusaur, and if you can set him up, he's got 190 HP and heals himself. It does 100 damage and heals for 30, but you get to play Erica, which also heals you for 50. If you run potions, you can heal for 20. At one point, I tested Butterfree in this deck, which heals you for another 20. It's like, if you don't draw your cards, that's fine. You don't get to play, but you got what you came there for when you play Venusaur. I think this deck could benefit from a baby Venusaur in it, or I really want to get that Butterfree line to work. If there's somebody in the comments who got Butterfree to work, let me know, please. This deck is really, really fun. It's not my favorite, but my games went great. Like, look at this. Oh, good hand. Got my other Bulbasaur. I don't like Pokeballs in decks that have a lot of basics, actually. I'd rather have a Pokeball knowing, oh, that's just another Bulbasaur for me to grab, you know? Okay, we're playing against Electric. I should probably use my Bulbasaur up front as like a sacrifice. Use the Pokeball to get another Bulbasaur, put that on the bench. Use Dome Fossil. That'll give me a pivot piece. Yeah, there's the Pikachu. So I just need to survive to get my Venusaur out, and then when I do, I'm gaming. But let's see if I can survive. They have a really strong start with all their electric Pokemon. They did go first though, so that means that they're not able to attack me for a while. Let me do the math real quick. So if I attach an energy to the active and then I evolve it into the Ivysaur, I'm doing 60 and they're gonna be doing 40 plus 80. That doesn't knock me out. So then I can play, okay, yeah. I attach an energy to the active here. That's the play. We're also gonna play the Dome Fossil, put that on the bench, and end my turn. Hopefully I draw into the Venusaur because I'll be able to get my first Bulbasaur actually attacking. So like I could X speed into the Dome Fossil here, and that's actually probably what I should do. Yeah, because then I just set up to, yeah. So we're gonna X speed. I want him to have to take a lot of prize cards, and I can heal and I can retreat. So we're just gonna do this, be slow about it, and my turn. His goal is not attacking with Electabuzz. There's the X speed. All right, so Dome Fossil's dead, but again, I'd rather Dome Fossil be dead than my Ivysaur or my Bulbasaur. Now, I give him the Ivysaur. There's a world where you could put the Bulbasaur forward and actually stall out another turn, but, well, there's the Erica. That's one piece. One piece! I need the Venusaur. Uh-oh, it's not that. Yes, okay. We're back in it, we're back in it. Play Venusaur, we're gonna be hitting for 60 damage, and then I'll kill and heal 80 next turn with my Giant Bloom Erica combo. By the way, I should explain what the 4 prize game is. So in Pokemon TCG, you take prize cards. We'll just call it the 4-point turn. If I kill his Electabuzz and get 1 point, and then I kill his Pikachu, that's a perfect 3 points. It's a lot easier to kill an Electabuzz. If anything, I did 120 damage plus 70. So I had to do 190 damage to win. The 4 prize game is forcing them to take both of their knockouts on your EXs. So that way it was a total effective of 250 HP rather than 190. That's what we're doing here. This person's taking so dang long, bro. They shouldn't have Sabrini'd. Time limit, oh my God. We're against a loser right now. They're sad, mad, bad, all that. X speed. Concede now. Oh, just like that, you got wrecked, bro. How does it feel? Boom! We bring the boom! I mean, I see what they're doing. They're powering up the Zapdos, hoping that they hit 4 heads. It's just frustrating the way that they're doing it, because they're just stalling out the clock. Oh man, there's sure a whole lot of stuff to think about in Pokemon TCG Pocket. I wonder what card I'm gonna search my deck for. Oh wait, you can't do that. You can attach an energy and click your move. Flip 4 tails, you deserve it. So deserved. I wish there was an emote wheel so I could Dougie on him right now. Oh, hold up, wait, sorry. Your Honor, may I Millie Rock? Do I want to force the X speed? No, I should do damage to this Zapdos. I heal. Again, the Erica wouldn't have done anything because I heal above the threshold. They need 4 heads, but they're not going to get it because Karma is a bitch. Feminine-omina! Sorry. The timer shouldn't be 20 minutes in TCG Pocket. I could have gotten like 7 games in this time frame. Why is my clock going down? Well, he's flipping coins. See, he still didn't get it. Congratulations. You're not a good player. I'm not giving you a thanks. I hope that you never pull an SIR. This is the deck list that I ended on in the end, which is just a straight Venusaur line with fossils. I think you could really, really use a Alolan Exeggutor in this, or again, the Butterfree, maybe a Farfetch. However, I'm not a deck builder anymore. I retired from those days. I just copy from the good people. Obviously, this deck is weak to fire types, but let's be real. If they're playing fire types, it's Charizard. And that thing does 200 damage. You're not living that anyways. Fire type feels like a really good weakness to have. Arcanine's not one-shotting you, and Moltres is just setting up energies. Also, Moltres can't two-shot you, even with weakness. They need a Giovanni. Out of the 3 starters, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard, I don't think this deck is the best, but I had so much fun with it. If you have a Venusaur, play it. Trust me. This Venusaur deck is great. I got 7 wins and only 3 losses in my games. The one biggest weakness I'd say with Venusaur is just how much it costs to attack. Bulbasaur needs 2 energies to attack. Normally, you attach an energy to Bulbasaur and you don't attack, you pass. And then the next turn, when you attach that second energy, you're probably evolving it into an Ivysaur, which now can't attack because it takes 3 energy. So you're not really attacking until you get your Venusaur, unless you're really stalling with some fossils there. The next deck, Blastoise, doesn't have that issue. I really wanted this Blastoise deck to be amazing, but I think it's only just a little bit good. Unlike the Venusaur, you are able to attack with Squirtle, then with Wartortle, so it feels like you're progressively doing damage as you're building up your big man Blastoise. The problem is, when you do get your big man Blastoise, you have to have hit heads on your Misty, or you don't get to do the extra damage. And 100 for 3 without healing anything isn't the greatest. Here's my best game with it. Big man Blastoise. Okay, I've got Blastoises in hand. I've got Pokeball to get my other Squirtle, and I've got Helix Fossil, but I'm against Pikachu again. Uh-oh. I get to Misty, put Helix Fossil in the middle, put Squirtle on the right, play Misty on the Squirtle on the bench. Whoop. 1. All right, 1 free energy, and I pass. Maybe I should have attached to the Squirtle and then, or Misty to the Squirtle so I could retreat into the Helix Fossil, but I like having the energy out, especially because Blastoise's attack. I mean, hey, you kind of want 5 energies on this bad bed, and then he one-shots everything. Uh-oh. Fat Pikachu and Twink Pikachu. Nice. Okay, we're gonna attach an energy to the Squirtle. We're gonna evolve the Squirtle on my bench. We're gonna retreat into Helix Fossil, and we're gonna pass our turn. This is 20 damage that we get to completely wipe off the field by discarding our card. Also, I'm gonna be knocking out this. Oh no, I don't knock out Pikachu. Oh my God, I'm gaming. Wait a minute. Evolve the Blastoise, put this here, and then I'm gonna discard this to put the other Helix Fossil up. So that way I'm forcing him to retreat his Pikachu into his Pikachu Pikachu EX, which then I get to come forward with Big Man Blastoise and potentially one-shot him if I get a Misty. I'm doing 100 damage, which isn't the greatest versus something that has 120, but yeah, we got it. He's gonna have to hard retreat into his other Pikachu. No! You lose. You just lost the game. Okay, so here's how this works. Now I retreat this. I put forward my Blastoise, which I can attach an energy to, that knocks out his Pikachu. And then he's gonna come over and he can't one-shot me. I've got 180 HP. I'm Big Man Blastoise. So we're gonna kill the Pikachu. Here comes the other Pikachu. I'm gonna have to start setting up a Wartortle on my bench. The best possible card I could top deck would be Misty, and I would need to get a Heads, because that would one-shot the Pikachu, essentially. I am one energy out, because I did have to use that energy to retreat, but we'll see how this goes. He's doing currently 0 damage with his Pikachu. He has nothing on his bench. Okay, now he's doing 50 damage, 30 from the Pokemon, 20 from my weakness, but that's still not enough for him to two-shot me, even if he fills his bench up completely this turn. It's looking like this is GG's. Though again, it's Pokemon TCG Pocket, anything can happen. I'm not gonna call this early. He's got no points, so we're gonna set up our secondary Blastoise on the bench, and then just do 2 Hydro Bazookas to knock out his Pikachu here, forcing him to retreat into something else or he loses the game this next turn, because I can Surf and use that Pikachu. He needs 2 potions. Let's see if he has it. This Blastoise deck, I mean, I think you need to hit your Misties. And if you're needing to hit your Misties, I think there's better cards to be playing than Blastoise. The Lapras and the Articuno are doing 80 damage for 3 energy, and they don't need to evolve. This Pokemon's doing 100 damage for 3 energy, and it has to fully evolve. I think maybe the basics are better. Here comes the Electabuzz. He ain't doing nothing. You can't even attack with him, buddy. Unless you're gonna use Lieutenant Surge. Oh! Well played, but wait, this 20 damage actually matters. Attach energy here. Potion the active, because we can. Hydro Bazooka for the knockout. He has no energies. That's game over. I see 0 way that this guy can stall out long enough while I already have a Blastoise set up. Yeah, GG's. Thank you. I won't overplay. Victory! So playing this deck against other water types, I feel like the other water types were just winning every single time. Trust me, I'm a big Blastoise fan, but I just didn't feel like this deck was there yet. It's also weak to Pikachu, and everybody's playing Pikachu. Again though, maybe I just have a bad list, so let me know in the comments. Here's where the win rates start to slip up a little bit, because I was playing against Pikachu and Mewtwo players. I got 4 wins with Blastoise and 6 losses. The next deck does not need any weakness to hit for, and that's Charizard. My games with Charizard went so well. So well, in fact, that I got 9 wins before I realized I was not recording. So I had to play more. Going second, let's go. Oh my God, what a hand. Sizzipede! I don't know what Scorch does in this game. Uh-oh, he's playing my deck. He's just playing my deck. Okay, they get the X-Speed and the Moltres, but they're going first. So that really doesn't do anything for him. Wait a minute, maybe I get the... I could do the funniest thing right now. They just use their X-Speed to retreat into their Moltres for no good reason. Bring it back! Bring it back! You're coming here, buddy. All right, attach there. And I'm gonna start combusting. Pause. Hey man, it's the move it has. Combust. It's not my fat. It's not my fault that okay, maybe it is my fault. Dude, he just retreated back to the Moltres. He said, spooky. What does this do? Oh, that's kind of scary, actually. To be fair, though, it would be much spookier if you had energy to attack. We're going to go ahead and retreat into my Moltres, flip 3 tails, which is the karma for laughing at this guy. 3 heads right now! I beat a Mewtwo player with not... Don't do this. I guess I'll take it. That was a net 0 energy turn. I spent an energy to gain an energy, and I lost 30 damage. Who plays that? Okay, I hope you saw my max rarity Charizard. You red carded 2 cards. And it was good! You loser! Putting heat more forward. They did the nuts, man. That's fine. I've got everything that they didn't want to see. Flip 3 tails. Bruh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna X-Speed into my own Moltres. I attach an energy to the active. There's still a chance they attack there. Inferno Dance. Come on. 1 heads. 2 heads. Still have not pulled a single 3 heads. I've gotten 1 3 tails, no 3 heads.
Nope.
Oh, how it feels not to be on the to not be on the receiving end of the 3 tails. Please give me Charizard. No. Well, looks like I'm attacking with Moltres and put down another Charmeleon. Keep Blast. That triple tails messed him up, because what he wanted to do is hit at least one heads, so that way he could hard retreat the Moltres into the Centiskorch next turn, and then play a different game. I don't even have good cards in hand. You can look at them, but it's not going to help you. I think we're going to see a concede here. If he does retreat into the Centiskorch, he knows I don't have the Charizard, but I can just Sabrina to pull forward the Moltres again. I don't see a... Wow, he goes for the Inferno Dance. That's crazy. I think that's a losing play. Yeah, I don't think that helped him at all. Okay, bro. What's going on here? Who'd you pay off? The triple tails into the triple heads. There's my Zard, though. Okay. That's going to be GG's if I had to say anything about it. I mean, I could make it really funny. See, I've got the win just by Heat Blast KO with Charizard. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna overplay this. They put Centiskorch for with 6 energies. Dude, this guy is going Super Saiyan. He's got Ki charged up the wazoo. Why did I say it wazoo? What, isn't it wazoo? GG's. This is the list I use. It's insane. Moltres feels great. It gives you 3 opportunities to set up an energy, and you really only need 1 extra energy to propel yourself into a guaranteed win. Out of the 15 games I ended up playing with this, I know I should have checked the recording. I flipped triple tails? Never. I also didn't flip triple heads. Maybe I'm just unlucky. Maybe I'm just the luckiest person ever. Just wait till you see the Marowak deck. The only card in this deck that I'm not 100% sure on is the Heatmore, which you could switch out for like a ton of different cards or just a fossil. Being able to hit for 200 damage in this game and kill literally anything feels awesome. And Charizard has the same downside as Mewtwo, where you discard 2 energy. There's no Gardevoir to set it up, but if you can get 5 energy on that Charizard, you do 200 damage to take a knockout on an EX, you only need to attach your 1 energy per turn from the energy zone to do it again. Busted card, busted deck. Don't think it's as good as Mewtwo or Pikachu, but I really enjoy Charizard. It's weak to water, so you're gonna have a bad time against Articuno or Blastoise. No, Blastoise just gets nuked by this thing. There's no diff. But keep in mind, because Moltres EX is weak to lightning and not water. So if they have a tiny little Electabuzz, he's doing 1 trillion damage with just a light punch. I won like 9 games of Charizard, but it wasn't recording, so nobody's gonna believe me. Up next is Mankey Marowak. Now, I was already 40 battles into recording this video before this Mankey even came out. If you've been playing, this Mankey came out of the most recent Lapras event. You're doing 30 damage and 10 to yourself. Doesn't seem that great, but when you look at the Primeape, which can attach just a single more energy to do insane damage, I think you can see the power of this Mankey. However, I decided to play it with 2 Pokemon that flip coins. Marowak EX, which could be the most broken card in the entire game if you flip heads every time, or literal garbage, absolute dumpster fire if you're my luck. Rather than showing you my best game, I'm gonna show you how bad my games were. Here's the thing though, this Marowak is fully luck. Odds are I flip 2 tails. And then cry. We're gonna boomerang. I need 2 heads. I mean, I flipped 2 tails last time. Odds are I don't flip 2 tails. I just need 2 heads. If I don't get the 2 heads, I lose. Come on. Oh! Boomerang. Come on, don't be 2 tails again. Just don't be 2. I got so unlucky that after 7 games, I scrapped this deck and made a better fighting type deck with Machamp. And Machamp, I actually really enjoyed. Technically, I have 11 decks in this video, but shut up, Machamp. Show me that you're the greatest deck ever. The only deck I don't want to play against is Mewtwo. Oh, Hitmonlee's fun. Starting with the Hitmon is going to be hilarious. I also have the Machamp and the Machoke and the Pokeball, but I could draw into a Hitmon top. Oh, we're gonna cook. Huh? It's Pikachu Dragonair? I wasn't expecting that. He's weak to me though. Here's the problem. I don't do super effective damage to the bench. We're gonna prof research before I Pokeball. See if I draw into one of the basics. Now we Pokeball. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. This guy's gonna be giving Knuckle Sammys out. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the Hitmonlee. I'm gonna attach from the Machop. I think it's safer. I'm not doing damage, but no, it should have been to the Hitmonlee. I'm dumb. I'm gonna be setting up for a while. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I think I'd just commit. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was the right play. Because now I can X-speed out of the Hitmonlee, retreat into Machoke, and do 70 damage to Pikachu EX. That was great. And now I have my Machamp. There's no way that they can win. This is gonna be a clean sweep with this super strong Pokemon. And you know what? 120 for 3 is pretty good. I've got a lot of HP. I can't be one-shot by Mewtwo, even though I'm weak to them, and I hit Pikachu. I want to be careful though, because I am going to get Dragonite in here. It's looking like Dragonite is going to swing at me very hard. Oh my goodness though, this Sabrina cooks. Either you lose your Dragonair or you give me 2 points, which is your Pikachu. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is where they concede and I have a good game. GG. Mega Punch. Boom! The rainbow card too cooks. Now they have to put forward the Dratini here, but I don't see, yeah. Machamp felt great. You get to attack with Machoke for a lot of damage. Machamp has a ton of HP. You're weak to Mewtwo, but like, bro, come on, just concede. And I played it with Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, but you could play this with the Mankey. I don't like the flip coin Marowak cards, I guess. Obviously, this deck is weak to Psychic, which could be really, really bad for you, but I feel like fighting types in this game have a ton of support. You can do damage to their bench. You can do a whole bunch to the front. You can set something up that's really bulky. Fighting types just feel in a really good spot right now. Shout out Machamp. I got 2 wins with Marowak and 7 losses. But I won both of those Machamp games. Up next is Articuno, or you could literally just switch out the Articuno with the Lapras EX. If you haven't spent any money, it's way easier to get the Lapras EX. Like, you just gotta beat the AI a whole bunch of times. This deck felt busted, but not in my hands. I'm adding the pay-to-win coin to my Articuno deck. All right, the $20 one. Surely I start with Misty in my starting hand and get 5 heads, just like everybody else who does. Oh, we got a level 50 player. I spent $600 and I'm level 30. I'm going second. I'm going second. No, you want to go second. Listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist here, but this is the first time I started with Articuno and Misty in my starting hand. Okay, we're playing Pikachu. It's not going to be a dog. They did get 1 Pokemon. Pikachu for sure. Oh, buddy, I hope I top deck a red card. Shut up. You acted like he just pulled an X Games trick. All he did was pull his wallet open. Misty, come on! 1 head, 2 head. Oh. Man, dude, I want to pay whoever got this crazy luck with these coins, man, because I don't got that. I'm weak to Pikachu. This guy's going to feel better about himself by spending money. See, this is right here where I would activate a Hypixel network booster to get 50,000 Blitz survival game coins to upgrade to Snowman Kit 8 to beat the shit out of this guy. That was a crazy niche meme that only Technoblade fans would get. Though, I got a pretty crazy plan here. I'm going to Sabrina next turn, and that Voltorb is going to die from 2 turns of attrition. You catch my drift? It's got 20 HP, and I do 10 damage. And what's he going to do? One-shot me? Pfft, Sabrina? Anything he puts forward dies. It's got to be the Pikachu with the energy. Okay. No. I thought that had 2 retreat. Never mind. Catch energy, Blizzard, 80 to everything. And now he's got to retreat the Zapdos. I mean, there's a chance he puts the Voltorb forward and he's stalling here, which would force me to have another Sabrina, which I don't have. And I really don't want to do that. Okay, no, we saw a potion. That's fine. That does change things. X speed, retreat into Pikachu, and he's going to be doing 110 damage. So I need to Professor's Resource and draw something good here. Well, it's not looking that hot. Guy who spent the most money is getting the draws. Let's see. Is there any reason I don't potion? I don't think it changes anything. Old Amber. Let's play the other Articuno. Let's attach the energy to the Articuno. So that way he can't keep the Pikachu forward. And then he's scared of Misty. I will potion just in case. So much damage on the board, but no knockouts. That potion came in super clutch for him. Okay, what are we gonna see? A Giovanni play here for the knockout? Yep, well played. I think that's game. Put forward the old Amber. They drew into the nuts. Let me discard my old Amber. Put forward this. Take a knockout. He needs a... I'm forcing him to have Lieutenant Surge here, essentially. And I don't know if they're running that because they've showed a lot of cards that weren't going to work with it. I swing for the knockout in the Voltorb. There's something I'm missing. How do you win this? I think I gamed on you. And your gold cards. They need a Lieutenant Surge here, but they haven't played anything showing that they would. Okay, no, they're stalling for 1 more turn. That does what? 40? No, that is a play. Attach an energy to 40 to the Zapdos and then set up. I have a potion. 40 that puts me up to 120. He does 110 for the knockout. No? 369, 110. Yeah, I think potion wins this. That was a great play with the Zapdos, but I don't think it matters. Giovanni, get a little bit more damage in. I think I have it. I didn't see that Zapdos play, and they pulled that off, so let's see if there's another play that I'm not seeing. Or maybe I did the math wrong and they have the knockout. Or maybe they hit the Lieutenant Surge and triple head Thundering Hurricane. I'm gonna feel really happy with myself if I beat this guy. I'll hop up and do a jig if I beat him. Oh my god, no, the Giovanni was a misplay because now I can't kill this Pikachu. He doesn't know I have Sabrina in hand. This guy's hoping I don't have Sabrina. GG's, bro. I'm gonna play, he's gonna concede. I know this guy, he has etiquette. Sabrina, GG's! Woohoo! Let's go! Let's go, dude! $800 and you still took the L of Purplecliffe. W game. That game went well, but every time Articuno was in my hands, I either wasn't finding that turn 1 Misty, was never finding the Misty at all, or I got the Misty and I flip a tails. You only need 1 heads on Misty for that card to pretty much auto win you a game turn 1. It didn't happen for me. And while I know that was just me getting unlucky, when I play Pokemon card games or card games in general, I want to make a deck that I know no matter what, if I play it the best way, I can get that win. The decks in Pokemon Pocket that require coin flips are incredibly strong, but I lose a lot with them just because of bad luck, and I would never take that to a tournament. I think Articuno is insane, however. If you do get the Misty, 80 damage and 10 to the bench, spread moves to the bench, oh my goodness, feels so good in Pocket. And playing this deck, I really just want a card that does 20 damage to the bench. I think it's balanced because there's not 5 bench slots, there's only 3. Odds are they're gonna continue making a lot more packs for this. They made $12 million in the first 3 days of this game. Pokemon TCG Live has made 12 cents in the last 4 years. Ooh. My bad. If you like water types though, I think this deck is way better than Blastoise. It's a lot of fun, and if you hit Misties, you pretty much get a free win. Yeah, Articuno, I got 3 wins with. And 7 losses. I feel like my opponents win 10 out of 10 games though by flipping Misty heads. Can you tell I'm a little salty about this deck? Up next is a deck that I got the idea of from playing against a Japanese player, and that's Nidoking, Nidoqueen. Here's the list. If you don't know what it does, Nidoking does 90 damage for 3 energy and poisons the opponent. It's got a lot of HP, it's pretty tanky, fun card. The Nidoqueen, however, for 3 energies does 80 damage plus 50 if you have a Nidoking on your bench. Oh wait, that's not what it does. It's plus 50 for each Nidoking on your bench. The Queen does 180 damage. This card is insane. Now, I ran this deck in a really weird way. Rather than having a secondary attacker, I used the Meowth that has the Payday move. So I could do a little bit of damage, 10, but then draw a card. So I was just setting up Nidoking and Nidoqueen on my bench. Watch how well this works. Ooh, we start with Nidoran Female. That's the one that you want to start with. Nidoking's cool, but Nidoqueen does way more. Professor's research off the bat. I'm playing against Pidgey. That might be Pidgeot, Aerodactyl. That might be Pidgeot Kangaskhan. That might be Pidgeot Mewtwo. So we're just going to start evolving our bench up. One energy on the Nidoran. And we're going to use Call for Family to get 1 more. Oh, no, I already have them all. I do like Call for Family. There's a world where I could have saved the Pokeball and guaranteed. Yeah, I think I should have saved the Pokeball, used Call for Family to get the Nidoran out, and then next turn I would have guaranteed getting either a Farfetch'd or a Nidoran. Though they're doing 10 damage, that's not much. Ooh, baby, we're gonna X-Speed into that Meowth. Retreat for now, go into Meowth. I'm gonna play Professor's Research. I think this Meowth card is underrated. Draw a card is crazy in this game. Nice. Because here's the thing, my Nidorinos have a ton of HP. Once I level them up, I have a huge EHP pool. And it's not hard to get Meowth out of the active. Nidoqueen only takes 3 energies. And that X speed, I mean, yeah, that was kind of a great turn, I think. I've got 1 more turn of Meowth. I'm going to level up the Nidorino. Hopefully I got a Nidoqueen top deck. Or a Nidorina. Nice. Okay. So Nidorina there. My Nidoqueen's gonna be doing 130 damage. So we'll attach the energy to Nidorina. We're not gonna Sabrina. We're just gonna Payday again. Getting max value out of this Meowth. This Meowth is pulling crazy value. I only have 5 cards left in deck. And they're gonna be here pretty soon. I just hope I don't get red carded. I know that they play something. There's the Dragonite. I think Dragonite's more scared of Nidoqueen than I am of Dragonite. Oh, that's a little unfortunate, but I'll take the Nidoking. We'll evolve that there. Let's put the Nidoqueen up, and I'm taking a knockout this turn. I would like to actually Sabrina here and see what they put forward. Maybe I shouldn't have showed the Nidoqueen. I should have Sabrina'd before I showed anything. That's fine though, because we're taking a knockout here. Retreating the Nidoqueen, attach energy, time to start doing crazy damage. 130 for 3. That's more than Blastoise EX. This card is very strong, and it goes up to 180 damage. It does take a while to set up, but hey, that Meowth is kind of crazy. There's no way to force them to have a 4 prize card turn. I think we need more Darkness type EXs. I don't even think there is a Darkness type EX. There's no Metal type EX either. Well, I'm getting gusted for 20. If I top deck oh, it doesn't matter. It's a Nidoran. I was gonna say, if I top deck Nidoking, ooh, I'm Sabrinaing them this turn, and they're not gonna be a fan of that one. Attach an energy to the Nidoking. Sabrina. I may actually have to attack with Nidoran. Let's go for the Love Strike. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 4 times. Each Pokemon does 50 damage. Again, it's going to be very hard to do knockouts with Dragonite against a team of 150 HPers. They got the energy, which is the hard part, but oh, honey, that doesn't matter. Come on. Oh! Nidoqueen survives! That's GG's for sure. There's no way that they can come back from this. It's not even worth setting up the Nidoran, but I will. Again, because I'm knocking him out. Bye-bye! And then I just gotta kill Pidgeotto, which is gonna be Pidgeot, and Nidoking does a lot of damage too. Not as much as Nidoqueen! The queen is in the building, but Nidoking will do a lot. Doing 100. Actually, I think even if they evolve into Pidgeot... Oh, nope, they healed the damage. Okay, they can survive now. If they gust, they lose. There we go. Worst thing they could do is drive off here. Yeah. Take the knockout. I put forward Nidoking. Oh, and I have Nidorina in hand. So when they gust me, oh man, wait a minute. No, they do have an out. If they have Giovanni, they already used one Giovanni. 4 cards in deck though. Odds are that they have it. I think they can win this with Giovanni. Poison Horn, they're gonna use Drive Off. I have to put forward Nidorina if they have a Giovanni. Wah, wah. Let's see if they have it. If they do, it's a great play. Drive Off. Here it comes. Do they have it? Good play. Well done. That deserved win. I feel like I got to show off this deck really well too. What a play. GG's. Don't play this deck. I was tricked into thinking that this deck is good because it's very fun. This deck is super, super fun. It can do 180 damage. The problem is the first game I ever played with it, I hit everything. I had all of my Nidokings out. I was able to just draw into the cards. But every game after that, you'll draw into like 19 cards of your deck, and then the 2 Nidorinos that you need are the last 2 cards. Oh, it hurts because this deck is so much fun, but the trainers in TCG Pocket right now are so butt cheeks that you can't do 2 stage 2s in the deck. I went 3-7. I only won 3 games. They were good games, and I did beat Mewtwo players. Don't play the deck, trust me. Up next is this beautiful card, Dragonite. This card is so much fun. If you haven't played the Dragonite deck and you have like 10 games, you might only win 3, but it is so much fun. The problem with this deck is it's a dragon type card. There's no dragon type energies. It's a mix of other energies. And while I played it with normal types, its energy cost takes 1 water, 1 lightning. Look at this. Ooh, what I like to see, but I don't have a Dratini. It doesn't matter because my first turn energy is going on Farfetch'd anyways. There's the Ditto, interesting. Professor's Research, give me a Dratini, please. I just need a Dratini little bit of luck. See what I did there? I want to cry. Old Amber, Pokeball. This gets me a Dratini. And looks like I'm gonna be doing damage. Leak Slap. Freak Leak. Sorry. Interesting to have metal type energy. I wonder if they're playing Melmetal. That's like the only metal card I can think of that's not Bisharp, and Bisharp's not good. They need 2 potions. Can't just do 1. Of course they fucking do. Because why wouldn't they? You know? Why wouldn't they? It's fine, I can top deck a potion. Wait a minute. Come on. Okie, please. Do the funniest thing possible right now. All right. Well, I'll evolve my Aerodactyl, and we'll evolve the Dragonair, and we'll get another Dratini out, and I'll re-attack your Farfetch'd. Bonk. Maybe I should have potioned to not let him retreat into something to attack, but looks like I'm going to be able to get a big Dragonite, especially with Ditto on the board. I mean, Ditto is a walking fodder, I feel. I still want a Pokemon that just does 10 damage to everything on the board, like 20 to the active, 10 to everything. Give us spread. I love spread. I think they can do 20 to everything because there is only 3 on the bench rather than 5 Pokemon in regular TCG. I'm gonna put this forward. Evolve the Dragonair, attach this energy. I'll evolve the Dragonite just in case, because I don't know what's going to happen next. Put Old Hammer down and turn. We're slowly setting up Dragonite so I can finally show off this thing's tremendous power. Attach an energy to Dragonite, and again, I'll potion, but I'll pass. I'm gonna sacrifice. I think I've got to. Wait a minute. Do I have to? I think I have to retreat into Dragonite here and tank a hit. 40 damage. Puts me down to 120. I don't like that. I'd rather lose the Aerodactyl. I don't know if this is the right play, but I'm gonna attach the energy to Dragonite here, and I'm gonna give my Aerodactyl up. I needed an X speed, but I didn't draw into it. My Dragonite's set up though, and it's about to laser eyes. I'm hoping I can take out that Lickitung in 1 turn. That would be hilarious. They red carded me up cards? Okay. Haha. Well, could have used those. Here we go. My Dragonite is set up, and I can start setting up a second Dragonite on my bench just in case he starts to do some damage. The way that this Dragonite works is it picks 4 random Pokemon and does 50 damage to it. It can double up. It can pick Farfetch'd 4 times. It can pick Lickitung 2 times, Ditto 2 times to knock out everything. So we're just gonna let it in Dragonite's hands. Drop a Draco. Let's see it, Dragonite. Okay. I'll take it. 2 points. He's dead man, good luck killing my Dragonite now. You're gonna have to hard retreat to Licky Tongue and get 3 heads to kill me. They're over, okay. Just whatever. Putting more Pokemon on the bench is a way to save themselves here. It is a way to save themselves. Because now, I mean, if it lands on... No, there's that big, like, win. You have to hit 3 heads. And if you hit 3 heads, God was on your side. And anime. This is going to be a very fun attack. I hope they don't concede. Quick, quick, quick. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Drop a Draco, drop a Draco, drop a Draco before they concede. Boom! Drop the Draco! And we win. Now the issue you run into is when your energy zone gives you 5 water energies in a row or 5 lightning energies in a row. Sometimes the game just literally gives you the middle finger while your opponent flips 2 Marowak heads and then hits a Misty on their Starmie for 17 energy. I saw a list of someone playing this Aerodactyl on YouTube, and I really do like the Aerodactyl. It's super fun to be able to just take your opponent's active, shuffle it back into the deck. But then you're taking energy away from the Dragonite and 4 energy. It all just became a little bit messy. This deck is good, but it's really, really, really fun. So if you have the extra cards, try it out. Maybe beat up the AI on easy mode and shove your victory in their faces for all of eternal. Sorry, I get a little hype about the Pokemon card game. I ended up getting 6 wins with this deck and only 4 losses, which felt really good. This deck is so much fun though. And lastly, my favorite deck, Weezing Wigglytuff. Everything I said about coin flips, throw it out the window. Because with this deck, the coin flips don't determine whether you get to play the game or not. They just determine if you get to play the game slimier or not. Weezing's got an ability that makes your opponent poisoned, and for 1 energy, it does 30 damage. Pretty good. But you also get to play this Koga card. So if they do like 80 damage to your Weezing, and you have a Coughing on your bench, well, you can just use Koga, pick up your Weezing, put that Coughing up, and make that a Weezing. Free HP! Super, super good. And then you see that little Jigglypuff on your bench, and you're like, I don't have to worry about that. That Weezing's scary. No, Wigglytuff is scary. They pulled this one out of Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. We have Adventure Guild Captain Wigglytuff on this team, because this thing is busted. Not only does it do 80 damage for 3, which is like, not the greatest. I was making fun of Blastoise for only doing 100, but the energy's colorless, so you can use it with any energy. It 2-shots Mewtwo still, so does Blastoise. So 80 and 100 really aren't that different. Oh yeah, and it puts them asleep. For those who are new to the trading card game, because there's a lot of new people playing Pocket, hitting them puts them to sleep, always. Then they have to flip a coin every single time the turn switches between someone to try and wake up. If they flip tails, their Pokemon stays asleep, so it's like a 50% chance this happens. They can't attack or retreat. That means even if they have another Pokemon in their bench that can kill you, not anymore. Oh, and they're poisoned! What a hand! Oh my God! This is what I want to see! The Nidoran player? The less Mewtwo and Pikachu I see, the happier I get. Honestly, this game is so much more fun with the weird decks than it is with Pikachu and Mewtwo. Those decks are too formulaic. Once you set up, you're set up, and it's like, who got set up first? Some of these other things here, crazy. Hypno too? This person's cooking. Koga is a pretty good draw, but it's not gonna help me too much, because my Weezing is gonna stay here for a bit. We'll attach the energy because, hey, Ghastly's pretty freaking cool, and its move is not bad. I'm evolving the Wigglytuff, and it would be a throw to Sabrina, so we're just gonna tackle, keep all these good cards in my hand. Coughing to the bench. Can't kill a Nidorino, so maybe, no, I am gonna Sabrina here. I wanna put damage on something else. There we go. All right, your Nidoreason, he's taking 10 damage extra. I think he's got the Nidoking in hand, so the Gas Leak's not gonna be super effective here. However, I mean, I could Koga. Let's see what he gets. Also, I need to see what Nidoking does. I don't remember that card. Once you're gonna turn, flip a coin. If heads, the opponent's active is asleep. That's crazy. Wait a minute. I'm gonna play that with Lapras. Does Lapras take 2 water, 1 colorless, or is it 3 color, or 3 water? I am gonna make the most gross Lapras list after this game. Oh, this guy's so mad. Look at this. He has 10 damage left on my Weezing. I can just put it back in my hand and put forward another Coughing and evolve it into my Weezing. Also, kind of scary. He's got a poison deck too. I'm never getting my Wigglytuff set up. I should have attached the energy there. No, because he's gonna take down to 60. I'm gonna do 30. He's gonna tick back. Oh, the math doesn't work. Yeah, the energy, I should have attacked with Weezing there. I should have put the energy on Wigglytuff. That was a misplay. All right, it's fine. I'm loving this Nidoking artwork. Oh man, their heads are, they should have bought the pay-to-win coin. I'm gonna attach an energy to Wigglytuff this time. Koga again, put forward the Coughing, and then I'm just gonna pass. Nidoking takes damage, and he's gonna kill my Coughing, but then I put Wigglytuff forward, and I start gaming. They're hitting all of their evolutions. Oh my goodness. This is a Pokemon heavy deck. You're wasting time by doing this. You didn't need to click that button. You deserve that, Tails. Yeah, look, I mean, look, exactly 30 damage. That one turn, I'm a turn behind because I attacked with Wheezing. That 30 damage didn't matter. It should have just been energy on Wigglytuff. Pokeball to get another Jigglypuff out. That way, if I get Sabrina'd, I can sacrifice it rather than Coughing. Coughing being Wheezing could be way better in this situation. Energy on Wigglytuff, knock out this thing. They've got no energies in play other than Nidorina, so I guess we're going to find out what Nidoqueen does. And I'm going to put it to sleep. Oh my god. Wait, that cooks. That cooks! GG! Can you retreat while you're asleep? No, right? Yeah. Well played. Good game. This deck is so much fun. You have people conceding against you left and right. It beats Mewtwo. You can slam a Gardevoir. Pause. And it's weak to fighting. We saw the Marowak players, actually all the Marowak players against me flipped double heads. It comes out of the Pikachu pack, so open up a Pikachu. The Wheezing comes from Mewtwo though, so it may be a little bit more difficult to get this deck. However, by far, this was the most fun I had with TCG Pocket. This deck cooks. I got 7 wins with this deck and only 3 losses, which is so unexpected for a stage 1 or 2. Overall, I'm loving Pokemon Pocket. For being a dumbed down version of the card game that I already really love, while getting so many new people in and getting them into the card game, maybe even wanting to play the other game, it feels like it's just a win for everyone. The Pokemon card players get to play something that doesn't take 50 minutes against the Snorlax stall deck while they're pooping. Opening the packs in this game feels fun. Even if you're not playing the game against other people online, because there's not ranked yet, you can play against the AI to get rewards. I'm never gonna be the YouTube channel that's like making, hey, check out this deck list. Hey, here's this one right here. But in the description, I'm gonna link a whole bunch of channels that I saw for Pokemon Pocket that are either giving out good lists or that I know are really good Pokemon TCG players that I'm sure the content is really gonna help you out. If you've been enjoying Pokemon Pocket as much as me, let me know in the comments how many wins you have. I'm definitely not as good as Pocket as I was at Pokemon TCG, but I'm having so much fun with this. Thanks for the game, Pokemon.